The golden section is the idea in which a line, if it is divided in two, the longer part divided by the smaller will equal for the whole line divided by the longer part. Greeks thought that in their temples the gods lived. The Parthenon is the most recognizable building from the Acropolis of Athens, and it is a temple dedicated to Athena.
Acropolis was also a colossal of Athena and was made of bronze by Phidias. The most important things about Greek architecture was Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian.
The Greek sculptures represent the human body. They use materials like bronze and marble to do it, and also use different techniques like the relief. The sculptors always try to look the most real as possible, and to know what they were expressing, you have to look at their body language.
The male figure inspired by the Egypts represents a nude athletic man standing on one of his legs is one step forward. The feminine statue often wearing with a piplos or Ionic chiron. Classical style is one of the most important periods from the Greek art. Some of the work art from this period are still influential nowadays in our civilization. The art reflected the philosophy and the greatness of the Greek. Some of the most influential sculptors were Polykelitos of Argos, who created the Doryphorus.
Hi, let's talk about the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire lasted 5 years. What was their secret for that? Their secret was that when another culture comes, they didn't try to conquer them. They adapt to the other culture, learn like their language and things like that.
Greeks and Romans has a lot of gods in common. For example, the sky, marriage, underworld, sea, love, war, language, wine, and theater that are the most representative.
Using nowadays in the Roman Empire are aqueducts that they provide water to the community. In the triumphal arch there is a memory.
Early Christian art has no interest in human body. They show the greatness of Jesus Christ, and in paintings they use Christianity symbols like the cross. Also, they build places to adore their God like the churches.
On the Byzantine, art construction were made in a way they served to the purpose of adoring their god. Basicals, architecture, mosaics, and others are some examples. Some differences of the early Christian and the Byzantine is that the first one appeals to the reality and the other to the spiritual area. Hagia Sophia is a church from the Byzantine. The mosaics from the Hagia Sophia show many religious stories, for example Jesus, Virgin Mary, and saints.
The Roman Empire was called the Byzantine Empire because of the name of an ancient Greek city. The new emperor decided to use it as a new capital. This city was renamed as Constantinople.
Gothic refers to the Germanic tribes who invaded Greece and Italy and pillaged Rome in AD 410. The Goths were blamed for destroying what remained of the classical style, and thanks to Abbot Suger, this style could flourish. The work of the Saint Denis Basilica is the start of the Gothic art. There are some key characteristics that help us to understand the Gothic art. The first term are the rivet bolts. These are bolts with diagonal ribs, and it reinforces the ceiling and the weight can be distributed in a more efficient way. Piers. It is a vertical support used to bear loads in an arched or vaulted structure. The piers form a rope that guides the observer to look at the center of the building where there was a series of windows.
Butterness is an external architecture support that counteracts the lateral thrust of an arc or wall. Point arches reduce the thrust from the arc. Stained glass windows. Windows composed of pieces of colored glass held in place by a strip of lead.
No, Dios la vida. No es amor.
To
from the period are still influential nowadays. Our civilization